In my experience, there are only 3 ways to become a multimillionaire. Number 1, trading stocks and options. Number 2, investing in real estate. And number 3, running a successful business. Personally, I am doing all 3, and trading stocks and options is my personal favorite. Now, in this video, I will reveal why trading is the best business in the world. So, let's get started. Before I explain why trading is the best business, let's talk about the difference between trading and investing. So trading versus investing. You see, when I ask people if they have been trading before, they often say, yes, I bought Apple 2 years ago and it's doing well now. That is not trading. That is investing. So here are the main differences between trading and investing. You see, investing is a long-term approach. You're often holding a stock for years. Trading is a short-term approach. You only hold a position usually 5 to 20 days. When investing, you're buying a stock based on a hot tip or a gut feeling. When trading, you're buying a stock based on indicators. That is a scientific approach. Now, when investing, you make decisions based on emotions, often hope. When trading, you make decisions based on probabilities. When investing, usually people don't have an exit strategy. They're often exiting when it feels right, and it never does, right? When trading, you know your exit before you even enter a trade. Now, when investing, typically you only make money when the market goes up. When trading, you make money when the market goes up or down. When investing, you're concerned with the overall economy. And when you're trading, you don't care about the overall economy. You don't care about who's president. You don't care about what's happening in China or Europe, because you trade what you see, not what you think. So, the question is trading better than investing? Heck yeah! And here's why. When investing and you have a long-term approach, you have to be concerned about what's happening in the world. Who is the president? What's going on with China? What's going on in Europe? What about the overall economy? And so on. You see, when trading short-term positions, all these things don't matter. When investing, you're typically buying and holding, and you hope that the market is going up. Now, if the market is crashing, your positions will suffer. See, when trading, you can benefit from a rising and a falling market. In fact, often you will make more money in a falling market because a market falls twice as fast as it goes up. When investing, you have very little control. You're in it for the long run and you shouldn't make any adjustments to your positions. Now, when trading, you're actively managing your positions and you can adjust them daily if needed. Therefore, trading gives you more control. Now, these are only a few reasons why trading is better than investing. Learn how to trade and you will run circles around long-term investors. Next, we will talk about trading versus investing in real estate. But do me a quick favor. If this is making sense thus far and you're enjoying this video, click on like and leave a comment that says, yes, this is making sense. Okay, so let's talk about trading versus real estate. No doubt, investing in real estate can be very lucrative and it can help you to become a multimillionaire. I personally own $10 million in real estate, yet I prefer trading over real estate, and here's why. When investing in real estate, you have to find the right property. You have to negotiate the best deal. You need to do all your due diligence, deal with inspections, take care of financing, prepare contracts. You see, when buying a single family home, this can take weeks. And when buying apartment complexes, this can take months. And when you're selling your property, it can take weeks and months too. See, when trading, you push a button to buy and you push a button to sell, and the transaction is completed in a matter of seconds. Also, when investing in real estate, it can take months and sometimes even years before you make a profit. And while you're invested in real estate, you're at the mercy of the markets. If there's an economic downturn, you might not be able to find renters. And if the real estate market crashes, you might not be able to sell your property with a profit. When trading, you only hold a position for 5 to 20 days, and therefore you're not subject to recessions or economic downturns. You have much more control. And when investing in real estate, you need to bring at least 20% of down payment to the table. So when you try to buy a $200,000 home, you need to have at least $40,000. And when you try to buy an apartment complex for $4 million, you need at least $800,000. See, on the other hand, when trading, you can get started with as little as $5,000. I personally started with trading first, and then I started investing in real estate. Now also, when investing in real estate, you have to deal with tenants, with code enforcement, unfair tax appraisals, fair housing laws, and so on. You have to find tenants, you need to make sure that they're paying rent and not trashing your property, and you have to make sure that the AC and water heater is working, that the toilet is not clogged. You need to evict the tenants when they don't pay the rent. You have to renovate the house after they move out. Geez, it sounds exhausting, isn't it? Now, when trading, it's just you and your computer. When you feel like buying, you press a button. You never have to talk to anybody. Nobody is calling you in the middle of the night informing you that a drunk tenant drove through the fence. True story, but that's a story for another day. Anyhow, trust me, trading is much less stressful. Long story short, if you don't have millions of dollars yet and a team that can take care of your properties, then start with trading to build enough capital before you invest in real estate. Is this making sense? If it does, click on like. Do it right now so that I know that you're here. Next, let's talk about trading versus business. Running a business is difficult. After all, you have to deal with employees, vendors, accounts receivables, marketing, sales. What else is there? Bookkeeping, tax laws, and the IRS. You have to deal with social media, customer reviews, and the list goes on. On the other hand, when trading, you need to master only 3 things. Number 1, find the right stock to trade. Number 2, knowing when to enter. And number 3, knowing when to exit, either with a profit or a loss. That's it. Master these 3 things and you will succeed as a trader. By the way, if you would like to know how exactly I do these 3 things, then hop over to a website that's set up for you. It's called mytradingroutine.com, and on this website there's a video in which I show you exactly how to find the right stocks, when to enter, and when to exit. I'll link to it in the description. Go there right after you finish the video. It'll definitely help you in your trading. But back to trading versus business. You see, when you start a business, you need to have at least $50,000 or $100,000 in startup costs. And we already talked about it. When trading, you can start with as little as $5,000. And that's only a fraction of the money you need for starting a business. Now, finally, when trading, you will know whether you're right or wrong in a matter of days. When running a business, it usually takes years before you're making a profit. As you can see, here's why trading is the best business. First of all, it's simple. All you need is to master 3 things and you can succeed. Investing in real estate or running a business is much more complex. Second reason, you can get started with as little as $5,000. When investing in real estate or starting a business, you need $50,000 or $100,000, maybe even more. When trading, you can get started with as little as $5,000. Reason number 3, you are in control. When running a business, you need to rely on your employees, the economy, your vendors, and many other factors. And when investing in real estate, you need to rely on your property management company, your contractors, your tenants, your lawyer. You get the idea. When trading, it's just you and your computer. You are in control. Only you are responsible for your own success. Does this help? If it does, make sure that you like this video and subscribe to my channel. And go to mytradingroutine.com right now to see exactly how to find the right stocks, when to enter, and when to exit. Go there right now. It'll definitely help you in your trading. Talk soon.